Okay everyone, welcome back. Right, we are gearing up today to go and cut down 62 trees. So I think I counted right. There's about 62 trees on my driveway down at the new house. We've got the elevated work platform, aka cherry picker, is coming out. It'll be here in an hour, and we will go and Henry and I, who's just coming up now with the forklift, we're going to go and attempt to clean up some trees. That way we can. You'll be right, but I wouldn't cut the corner too close. So we're getting the header fronts out. You can't see because the chain's been there, but on the other side the headers are all open. AFGRI were out here on Friday, and they have started the header services. Yeah, you're all good. And today, well, might be today, might be tomorrow, but this way Henry and I, yeah, we're going to be busy cutting trees. Once they finish with all that, they hook onto the headers, they service that. So, well, actually you guys do call them headers, don't you? We call them fronts. So hook onto the fronts, they lift them up, and they service anything that needs fixing. Exhibit A is something like that. They'll change George's header front. That big bend in the center there will get changed. Well, it'll get hit down. Things like that. So yeah, they're going to do that. The cherry picker I just got a call is an hour away, so Henry and I will get all our stuff down there and get ready and waiting. Probably go and see Pedro, he's pretty busy at the moment. Yeah, on George's front. He's gone, he's not here today, he's not hiding around, he has actually left the country. So sad to see him go, and will he be back? I don't know, that's up to him. We'll see what happens. He's got a lot of stuff going on back in the UK now, so I think this was his final trip over here. So the next trip will have to be me and Rhiannon and the kids or something going on a holiday over there to go and see their farm and see how they do it over there, which will be very exciting. I'm very keen to do that, but just need to find the time and the money to get over there. So Henry's spraying, just seen the boom spray. He sprayed on Friday and Sunday to get the cletho out on the early sown canola. We had ryegrass coming up, and we had Henry spotted 6-leaf canola out there, so we're getting close to that stage where clethodim will do yield damage to canola. So he got that sorted. So yeah, we've got that all done, and now we're going to go and cut some trees. Rightio, we're heading down. Henry's going to bring the telehandler down. We're bringing the telehandler down because 2 reasons. We're probably going to cut them down in logs. We don't need to cut them nice and small. We're thinking maybe we'll transport them back here and then make them small back here. Just means we don't need to screw around with that our crappy trailer. It's really hard to get things out of that. Anyway, and then the other reason is we're getting all the horse fence gear delivered sometime this week. Now they're also bringing out their tractor for it, so we might not even need the telehandler there, but I'd like to have it there just in case. So yeah, and I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm walking around. I'm not hunched over in pain. So today is the 20th of May. Yeah, 20th of May. And yesterday in Perth was the HBF run for a reason. Rhiannon and the girls, they did the 4k walk, and I did the 12k run. Coming off the back of seating, no training. I was a little bit worried about it, but I was all right. I did it in an hour and 17 minutes, so that's pretty good for me. And yeah, no, it was good fun. I was very sore afterwards, but they had a massage thing there, so I went and got a massage. I was only allowed 5 minutes, but yeah, I got a massage on my hamstrings so that when we were driving home it wasn't so bad, because we had a 6-hour drive home after that. So yeah, no, it was an alright run. I didn't die, which is good. I didn't actually stop running the whole time. I kept on. It might have slowed down. I did it with a pace of 6 minutes. If anyone does running, you know what that means. So I'm a slow runner, but I got it done. So that's a positive, that my back isn't sore or my legs aren't too sore to get to chainsawing. So yeah, we're gonna go down here. Old mate shouldn't be too far off, and we'll actually, what I do need to do is go and see Pedro. I don't think I'll bother showing you guys Pedro because you've seen Pedro, but I need to clean Pedro out and get him going again because that pool needs cleaning. So what are we cutting down and why? You can see how all these trees are just really overgrown. Let's go along here, for example. So you can see how it's just so overgrown. So we're thinking of basically cutting that, cutting about there, and yeah, so basically just getting it so it's neat and tidy. You can see there's a lot of dead sticks, a lot of dead limbs up here. Like I said in the previous video, these were planted in the 70s. These are sugar gums. They haven't been maintained. They were just planted and left. So it's yeah, just we want to make it look nice and neat. I'll just pop out here and I'll show you guys how the other trees we cut down are coming along. So for instance, something like this tree here, we'd probably cut that. Just get it so it's all neat. For anyone who, you know, when you prune your roses, you do 3 at the knee. So you cut it to knee height and you have 3 main branches that come off that. Anything else you get rid of. Now obviously you don't do that with a tree, but that's similar sort of mindset is how I'm going into this. So these are the trees we cut down. So we got 1, 2, and then the third one just there that we cut down. And like I said in the previous video, maybe someone commented that you've killed the trees, they're never going to come back. There you go. They're looking lovely and bushy and green. Now we obviously don't want to go that hard on all of them. We want to go probably another 5 meters above that, I reckon, and leave it at that. And out here, just all the dead limbs. You can see it just looks messy. It looks untidy. We're just trying to clean it up, just trying to make it look better. All right, so you have to excuse the wind noise if you're getting wind noise. There's not much I can do about it because it's quite windy today. We've just had the boss out and we've had a bit of a discussion on how we're going to do this. We're going to trim anything that's got a dead limb on it, and then anything that's got a fork, I think like what's behind me, we cut that as well. So I'll cut this one off behind the fork here. I'll do that now as soon as I'm here. We're going to go to a certain height and cut them all to a certain height and see how we go. And yeah, we've obviously got our hard hats on, got the old working at heights gear on because we've actually done our course now. So the only thing that gets you is when you got a working at heights thing on and tangle yourself up. He's still there. That's why we wear safety helmets. Alright, limb 1 done. So if we look up, I'm going to get that dead one there, that dead one there. I'll cut this one that's going off here, and the other one there I'll cut off at the height that we've agreed at. That dead limb there, probably that small one, and then at the height It's going to take us a while, but that's the plan. Alrighty, we have finished a tree. If the audio is bad, it's because the GoPro decided to fall out of the, even though it's on a magnet. I didn't notice it. I must have hit it with my arm or something, and it fell out, and it fell probably about 10 meters, so it's all bent up. Anyway, that's what it looks like. So I've done one tree. It has taken me quite a while because the thing stopped moving for a point there, like it is at the moment. Come on, there we go. So yeah, we've done one tree, so we're going to head along here and go on the other side. We've got a rip line there because obviously when we were growing crop, we didn't want the tree roots to suck up all the crop. So it's a bit hard with the telly, with this thing, because it gets quite a wobble on driving over it. It's quite dangerous. So we're going to try and just drive straight along that edge there and see how that goes. Should be alright. We just got to cut all the trees out as we go along, but yeah, we'll see how it all looks. But it looks naked now we've finished it. Alright, so I'm just back from lunch. Henry, he'll be down here soon. I've just got down a little bit earlier. So I haven't recorded much. It's kind of hard to record whilst doing this, and we've got quite a lot of trees to get through, and I need to get through them in like 2 days. So we'll see how we go. So you can see that was the first tree we did. This tree here I've trimmed, and then this one here I've also trimmed. So it's trimmed up the top, and then we'll come through. My plan is just to go all the way straight down, come around, and then come on the back side. So something like this tree right here, I'll cut that one off there, and then probably there, and then just right up the top, just so that we're level. And the reason I've come down a little bit earlier than Henry is I'm going to start cutting. I'm going to cut this one off here, that one off there, going to leave that one. I'm going to cut, I reckon, this one here, maybe this one and this one, and just so that we can, like if you look at this tree, like that's a perfect tree, it's just one, whereas this one here must have got damaged when it was young, and it's grown out in 14 different directions. So I want to cut it all up and make it better, make it nice and neat. So that's the plan. Henry's jumping up now, and he's going to start cutting, and we've got the telehandler here, and we're just sort of piling them over there. We're not sure what we're going to do with them. I think I might try and load them into our gravel trailer, a rock trailer, take them back to the shed, and then leave them, dump them there, and then cut them up there, and then split them back at the shed. It's just going to be a hell of a lot easier, but we'll figure it out. We'll come up with something. So whilst a nice good pile like that would make an amazing bonfire, so you know, once we get all this wood, it'd just be a huge nice big bonfire, but we're gonna keep all this wood. We're gonna keep it for our fires, because all of this, even the small wood like this, is good for fires. This is all good solid thick timber, so we are not wasting an absolute kilo of this. We're keeping all we can. So yeah, that's why we're going to load it up, take it back to the shed, and then split it and deal with it back there. Only reason is when we were doing the house, the trees near the house there, we did it in small parts. So we did it in like foot long bits, and that was because we didn't want anything to fall into the house. We wanted to do it nice and slowly and controlled. And here we don't need to do that. We can just cut big limbs off, let them fall like that, and yeah, we then don't need to, if we can load it all up onto a truck and take it back, we don't need to worry about the trailer and having to pick up small logs. Like we nearly killed the trailer last time. It's heavy wood, and it's really good wood for burning, because we've been using it for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks for burning at home, and it's just amazing wood. So you can imagine how much we're going to end up with when we cut all these trees down to that height. So I'd say we're probably taking about a quarter off of each tree. So yeah, we're going to keep it all. So a classic example of all the dead wood that we're trying to get rid of. See, like this one up here, there's one up there, big one on the other side, that one there, just a lot of dead wood on here. And sugar gums are notorious for doing this, just dropping them on the ground. So we're going to have a horse fence along here. We're also going to have, you know, our driveway there. We don't want to have all these limbs that can just come down, so spend the time now, and we're going to go meticulously through it all and cut it all down. Oh, well, it's been a couple of hours since I last talked to you. Since then, well, Henry's now back on. I've just been on. Essentially we're just doing, when it runs out of fuel and needs oil, we're swapping. So this is what it looks like now. So this is dramatically changed. These high ones you can see here, they're going to get cut, but the way that we just can't get around and cut them. These ones here I got pretty good because I was coming in this way. I was trying to do it on that one as well, but it kept doing the tilt sensor on me, so I couldn't. I had to get Henry to let me down twice. But yeah, no, slowly coming along. We got one big pile of wood. Henry started another one over there, and yeah, I think, well, I mean, this is day one and it was started off slow, but I think we'll get a fair bit done tomorrow. But it's definitely not going to be a 2-day job. It's going to be more like a 3 to 4 day job. But yeah, we'll see what happens. No, it's looking good. It is a bit scary when you see it. And you're like, oh my god, there's nothing left of it. You know, that's what they used to be, and now it's that. But yeah, no, it looks good. And they'll all come back nice and bushy, and we won't have all that overhang crap, and you know, it just looks like crap over by the house because you got greenery, random spots, and it's all just, yeah, they haven't been managed. So we're managing them now, and the bonus, we get a lovely bit of firewood out of this. This will keep us going for I don't know, a couple of years maybe, all this firewood. Slowly getting through it. This will be our last tree for the day. It's only been, well, I don't know, an hour since I last spoke to you, maybe an hour and a half. But yeah, we're getting through it. Sun's about to go over the horizon there, so we're about to lose light. We'll be back out this first thing tomorrow morning to try and get through it, because we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trees. So still got a few to go, although we are getting a lot quicker at it now. So yeah, it'll be where we will slow down is back around the house. They're a lot bigger trees than what these ones are. Obviously, if you have a look here, compared to how bushy and big those are, those ones will slow us down. But yeah, we're getting there. So anyway guys, I'll leave the video there. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't. Share it to someone, and I'll see you in the next one.